What follows is the fictional narrative of a true story. A new, pretty cool idea appears at the horizon, and the customer needs some new software to make it happen. Promptly, the customer calls developers to a meeting. The software is pretty urgent, and there is no time to waste in a long analysis. We must be quick and agile, the boss says. Keep calm and just listen to me. First and foremost, it's a trivial data entry web application to help drawing the schedule of an artist contest and show publicly the order in which artists will be called to perform. There are nearly no relevant business rules to keep into account at this time. All we need is a form to enter the name of an artist and the position in the draw, essentially whether the artist will be the 3rd, the 5th, the 20th to perform. Next, the stored list of performers and the related order must be made available through a JSON web service. That's all we need. So, developers asked, is this what you mean? Absolutely. That's the thing. Awesome. But hey, this is going to be a plain, simple data entry thing. Don't waste any time with analysis and mockups. It's just 2 numbers, ID of the artist and position, to be collected from an HTML form and stored to some SQL Server database. The web application was built in a few days and made ready for testing. But after real users, those used to the actual laws of TVs and show business, had tested the product, the feedback was not so great. It works, but it's not what we need to have. Users said, yes, in the end, the product captures and saves artist names and positions, and that's all we need. So in a sense, we could say it works, but in the end, it doesn't work the way we need it. And as is, it is completely useless and unhelpful. Oh my God. So how do you want it to be then? Which features do you want? Functions? Which requirements? The boss showed up again. Keep calm and just listen to me. The introductory statement, however, this time was pretty different. Well, it's a very specific process and there are quite a few business rules to take into account. For example, we need to distinguish between rock stars and less known artists. Rock stars must be drawn first and go to fixed positions in the schedule. For example, we need a rock star to open the show and another one to close the show. So rock stars first, and little and less known artists will be drawn at a later time. Also, male and female artists should be distributed quite evenly in the schedule. So we want a random order, but with some rules. Furthermore, note that the ceremony usually takes place in a pretty noisy environment, and the operator might not be able to understand names correctly as they are called out. So an undo function is critical to have. And also, if we could make the thing easy to adapt to another show in the future, that would be great. Needless to say, any code already written was just thrown out of the window. End of the story, or rather, end of the first half, because the story continues in the next clip.